Hi everybody, another foot video for you, and I'm in the number 32 foot of Pintuck. We have Dublin here and Blarney. Blarney wears a shirt because he has a sorry lips. Oh wait, what's in your little pocket here? Oh, the number 32 foot. Oh boy, we're goofy. Okay, so the 32 foot is a Pintuck. I have this one, but again, I'm referring to the Big Book of Feet. Great resource. There are little tiny instructions that come with your feet, but this is just such a great resource. So the difference with them is how many grooves there are. So the 32 is actually 7 grooves. So it has 7 grooves on the bottom. So that means that you can use a really narrow double needle, and they're really narrow. And the 3 groove, obviously you can't use really narrow double needles. So double needles, this one is a 2.5. So that's something that you'd probably use 30 with to do that. But I can actually use this too with it. So it really depends on how big of the Pintucks you're doing, and then you use a corresponding needle with it. So I'm just going to show you. So when it comes in a pack like this, 2.5, whoa, is I'm going to try to draw this without the width between the 2 needles, and 80 is the size of the needle. Okay, and then these just go in flat in the back. And then you can see, like, that's how it's going to fit. So 2.5 is great. Yeah. So if it's a wider one, then you could use the 3 groove number 30, but the 2.5 wouldn't. And I'm just going to take this needle out, and then I'm going to put this one in. Now I can use my torque to tighten this, but really you should be able to hand tighten that. Okay. And then when I thread this, I did do a double needle video too, where I showed you quilting and a variety of other things. I think one of the things I meant to mention on it, I'm just going to bring one thread here, and it's going to go through my guide, and then there's a little guide here, a bar. I'm going to put one on the left side, so just on the left side of that, and then I'm going to thread it the same way. I obviously can't use my needle threader for this, it won't line up, and then I'm going to thread the left needle. Okay, and there we go. And then now you could use the same color thread, and if you didn't want to use 2 spools, you could wind some of this thread onto a bobbin and then put the bobbin here and thread it. I'm just going to use this one. So it goes through the same guide here, and then on the right side of that bar there. Okay. My presser foot is in the up position so that these guides are open and will take the thread nicely, and then through that one. And then when I get down here, I'm going to thread it through the right needle. Okay, let's see if that goes as easy as that other one did. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I have that threaded. Then I'm going to put my foot on. This has a slit for the threads, which I'm just going to run through. Okay, and then I'm going to tell my machine what foot is on. Again, I'm just going to go to there, and 62, okay, and 62. So I'm just going to show you what this is going to look like. I'm going to sew along here. Now Pintucks can be used for like heirloom sewing when you're sewing with batiste, like on the nightgowns, decorative pillows. Also you can see trims on different, like if you wanted to do a blouse and even pin tucks along here would be nice. So it's just adding a decorative element to anything. Heirloom Sewing does them a lot. So now you can see that they're just running like that. Okay. And now if I wanted to do the next one, like I can use these other grooves to decide how far I want the next one. And that next one's gonna be, that's my center point. So I'll use my stylus. You can see that's my center point right there. And so if every time I do it, I line that one up like that, then that's what I'd mark every one. So I'm just running that line along there. And then I do the same with the next one. Okay. So the next one I would do the same. Let's go right there. And then, or I could space them out as whatever you like, right? I actually like the lighter thread. You see the stitches a little better. Okay. So you get the gist of that. My little pin tucks there. Another neat thing to do though with this, I actually like the corded ones. And you can get an attachment that helps you feed in the cord better, like it would just line it up there, but for this I'm just going to show you. So I'm going to line it up with that center position, and then see, okay, there we go, so I can see it's there. Oops, I just unthreaded the machine. Sorry about that. Put that back. Back at her. Okay, so again, let's just put that cord, and I can bring my foot like that, and then I can line this up and bring it just a little bit so I can see my cord is right there. Use a little stiletto to make sure. Again, there is a guide that you can buy and it just hooks up there. So I'm just making sure that cord is right in the middle with that. That's the center line. Thread. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That dimension to that. Really nice. Of course, you can use the same color thread. But okay. And then it says zigzag on the back anytime you use a double needle because there's only one thread on the bottom. Nice, eh? Okay. So that's the pin tuck foot. And then also too, if you are really into more clothing and that kind of thing, there's also the 46 Pintuck decorative stitch, and it comes with a C, so it's going to do a wider stitch width, 9mm. Okay. Thanks everybody. Bye.